Stoic philosophy is an ancient way of thinking that has captivated minds for centuries, and for good reason. It offers profound wisdom to help us navigate life's toughest challenges. Originating in ancient Greece and Rome, Stoicism is as relevant today as ever, teaching us to remain calm, resilient, and focused no matter what life throws our way. In a world filled with uncertainty, stress, and change, Stoic principles offer timeless guidance for modern living. So let's dive deep into this philosophy and see how it can transform your life. Starting now. 1. Understanding life's impermanence. Let's face it, life is unpredictable. 1 minute, everything's going great, and the next, chaos strikes. The Stoics knew this all too well. They believed that life's impermanence was not something to fear, but something to accept with grace. As Epictetus, one of the great Stoic thinkers, put it, "We cannot control what happens to us, but we can control how we react." In our hyper-connected, fast-paced world, we are bombarded with things we can't control: market crashes, global events, other people's behavior. But the Stoics teach us not to waste energy on what's outside our control. Instead, focus on your reactions. The key to serenity isn't controlling life, it's mastering yourself. When you stop fighting the inevitable, you stop suffering. Life's unpredictability is a test, asking, will you panic or will you remain centered? Stoicism teaches you to find power in surrendering to what is while staying in control of what you can change, your mindset. 2. Harnessing the power of self-control. At the heart of Stoicism lies the idea of self-mastery. In a world where emotions often dictate our actions, Stoics believed that true freedom comes from controlling your emotions, not letting them control you. The Stoic philosopher Seneca said, "He who is brave is free." And by brave, he meant being brave enough to master yourself. Imagine having the ability to remain calm in the middle of chaos, focused when others are distracted, and grounded while everyone else is in turmoil. That's the Stoic superpower, the ability to choose your response, no matter the situation. Emotional resilience is not something you're born with, it's something you train yourself to develop. Self-control doesn't mean suppressing emotions, it means understanding them. Anger, jealousy, and fear don't control you unless you allow them to. By practicing mindfulness and pausing before reacting, you reclaim your power and live life on your terms, not your emotions. 3. Living a life of purpose. One of the most compelling aspects of Stoic philosophy is its emphasis on living a life of purpose. But unlike the modern obsession with chasing wealth, status, or external validation, Stoicism encourages you to find purpose in something far deeper. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, said, "Do every act of your life as if it were your last." What is your purpose? Stoicism teaches that it's not about personal gain, it's about contribution. You don't need to be a philosopher or a ruler to live meaningfully. You just need to align your actions with your highest values. True fulfillment comes from serving a cause greater than yourself, whether that's helping others, improving your community, or making the world a better place. When you live with purpose, every action becomes intentional. You wake up each day knowing that what you do matters. You're not just passing the time, you're making it count. 4. Courage in the face of adversity. Life will throw obstacles at you. That's a given. But Stoicism teaches that these obstacles are not to be feared. In fact, they're opportunities for growth. Marcus Aurelius said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." Instead of seeing challenges as setbacks, Stoics see them as stepping stones to greatness. Each hardship is a chance to strengthen your character, test your resolve, and sharpen your mind. When you embrace adversity instead of running from it, you transform obstacles into opportunities. Think about it. Some of the most successful people in history used failure as fuel for success. Thomas Edison's 1,000 failed attempts to create the light bulb didn't discourage him, they empowered him. For the Stoic, every setback is simply part of the journey, a way to develop the courage to face life head-on. 5. Balancing reason and emotion. While Stoicism emphasizes the power of reason, it doesn't mean suppressing your emotions. Instead, Stoicism teaches the art of balancing emotion with rational thought. Emotions aren't the enemy, but they need to be tempered by logic. As Seneca wisely observed, we suffer more in imagination than in reality. In today's world, it's easy to get overwhelmed by stress, anxiety, and fear. But Stoicism reminds us that most of our suffering comes from how we perceive situations, not the situations themselves. By examining our emotions through a rational lens, we can separate fact from fiction and respond to challenges with clarity. The Stoics understood that while we can't eliminate negative emotions, we can control how we let them influence our actions. A well-balanced mind is one that acknowledges its feelings, but doesn't let them dictate the course of action. First, to conclusion, embrace the Stoic mindset. In a world full of distractions, uncertainty, and noise, Stoic philosophy offers a beacon of clarity. By accepting life's impermanence, mastering self-control, living with purpose, facing adversity with courage, balancing reason and emotion, and practicing constant self-reflection, you can lead a life of meaning, resilience, and fulfillment. Stoicism isn't about being emotionless. It's about being emotionally intelligent. It's not about avoiding challenges, but transforming them into opportunities for growth. So, are you ready to embrace the Stoic mindset? If you master these timeless principles, you'll find that not only will you thrive in tough times, you'll also live a life full of purpose and peace.